Welcome to Real Talk Radio. You're listening to Real Talk Radio.
Microphone checker. Check 2. Yo, this is for those cats that.
Welcome to Real Talk Radio. You're listening to Real Talk
Radio. I'm your host, Brother Jeremiah, with Real Talk Radio LLC.
So how? What was going to be his whipping stick? He said, you provoke me to jealousy. Well, following other gods, and I'm going to provoke you to jealousy, to put you under a people that was not going to give regard for you, to put you under a people that was going to take you to a land with language that you didn't understand, that was going to dominate you. And what nation did he send first? He sent Assyria, then he sent Babylon, then he sent Persia, then he sent the Grecians, then he sent the Romans all the way to America. But you can really first look at this even in the book of Judges. Every time they would break the covenant, he would send another nation in, and then they would cry for deliverance, and then he would redeem them. So this is why we was taken to America. This is why we was taken to the four corners of the earth, and that we was in captivity. Even our Messiah, Yahuuah, who the world known as Jesus, prophesied a captivity outside all the other ones, outside of Assyria, outside of Babylon, outside of Greek, outside of Roman. He said there shall be a nation that's going to come in and lead you into captivity into all nations. Then now we got to look in history after he spoke that what nation was led into captivity in the four corners of the earth. And you have to look at the transatlantic slave trade. See, among these nations,
12 lost tribes of Israel, who we are. We're not just black.
It's unfortunate timing that we're in, but I'm glad that I could stand on the truth. I'm not afraid of these mics, these cameras. I used to be, looking everyone in the eye and telling the truth. But I'm proud of who I am.
I told y'all I'm gonna free my people in the name of God, and I will put my life at risk, because it's only the truth that's gonna set us free.
At some point, we got to have a level of resilience. At some point, brothers and sisters, we got to stand on this Bible.
Said that your people have been fighting for 400 years.
And your people too.
So I want you to explain what you mean by that.
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man. Don't sit up here and try to bait. It's not know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what the fuck I talk about when I say these things. Your people too.
Explain it. Not everybody knows what you're talking about.
Radio Raheem, I don't have to explain what's understood, man. You know what I mean by that. You know what I said by that. I ain't gotta go further. And if anybody don't understand that, then God be with them. Go look up your history. Go look up your history. Shit, don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit. See what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I dare you to sit up there and say, explain. You know what I'm talking about, man. It's fighting people. You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day. You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
But guess what? Now you seeing life. No more death. No more death, sister. Have a good one. Oh, yeah. Hold on. We got somebody else. Stop playing with it. Stop playing.
Thank you. We can do everything. We are here. We are here. We ain't out to hurt nobody. And if that was the truth, this many black people, all these black men, they know we ain't out to hurt nobody. Because this is over 500 strong. But how many of these black men are out here?
Y'all can't deny the impact in the community. And I saw somebody just say we didn't mention Christ. Our organization name is Israel United in Christ. That's a self-explaining story. We are the Israelites united in Christ. We are in Detroit, Michigan, 7 Mile. What y'all think about this, family?
Y'all making me cry. Y'all making me cry.
It's love. It's beautiful. Did y'all get some information? What you think, young man? Yeah? We gotta make sure you get some information, okay?
Thank you.
Of course. You! Flyers!
I was wondering why I haven't gotten a question from you guys about the Jerry Jones photo. But when the Kyrie thing was going on, you guys were quick to ask us questions about that.
Okay.
Hold on. And I don't even want you guys to say nothing. When I watched Kyrie talk and he says, I know who I am, but I want to keep the same energy when we're talking about my people and the things that we've been through. And that Jerry Jones photo is one of those moments that our people, black people, have been through in America. When we do something wrong or something that people don't agree with, it's on every single tabloid, every single news coverage. It's on the bottom ticker. It's asked about every single day.
Somebody said terrorist. Where do you see the terror? The police are right here. Where's the terror? Come on. Them days is over. You can't identify us by nothing except the Israelites. If you don't like it, log off, my friend. Matter of fact, stay on. We got more for you. We do everything in compliance. We do everything decently and in order according to 1 Corinthians 14 and 40. Oh yeah, the police are actually our escorts. They block the roads off for us. Appreciate it. It's not about putting fear in any other races. It's a demonstration for our people that need order, that need to see help, that need to see us standing up as men. It's not about you.
Our religion got to check in with the Vatican. Baptist, Catholic, Buddhist, yep. Even Islam. Ooh, did he say Islam? Yes. Scientology. All of them answer to the Vatican. The Vatican fund all that shit. So you telling me the Catholic Church, which is ran by the Vatican, so you can say most of the Vatican is Catholic. So they own Islam? Yes, they created that too. Now, real Islam is our esoteric teachings like we're doing now. And Islam is an acronym for I, Self, Lord, and Master. That's real Islam. Not this watered down shit the Vatican put out there to make you think that Allah, arm, leg, arm, head, or Islam, I, Self, Lord, and Master is outside of you as well. Because in Islam, they teach the Muslims that Allah is up in a paradise outside of them as well. Okay, all our books, all our spells, all our enchantments, they got it in the Vatican. Every university we had that they tore down, under the Vatican. All our major artifacts, under the Vatican. All of it. It was they who created this idea to enslave us with religion. None of the prophets can you have a headstone.
Out of concrete. It was built in 1977, so it's really old. In fact, it's been around there for a long time. But my first lead that something was strange was this window, and I said, that looks like an eye. It looks like a serpent's eye. So I dug a little deeper, and when I saw the audience hall from the back, where the back audience was seated, it really did take my breath away, since what was revealed was this right here. That is a giant, massive reptilian face shaped into the direct architecture. Everything from the slits in the eyes to the scales to the fangs, there was no mistake about it. But what's behind this hinted symbolism? And what can we see or glean if we dig deeper? Well, number 4, look at where the Pope is seated. We see him here from the back of the hall, that he's in fact seated in the mouth of the serpent or reptilian. In the very mouth. This is symbolic of the Pope being the voice of the serpent, in fact speaking the serpent's words to the audience. This might well shake your faith. That is, if you're a Catholic, which I was. I actually went to Catholic school myself and was an altar boy. But here you can see it in plain view. Clear symbolism, clear evidence that something here is extremely wrong. This image hasn't been photoshopped. This is real. This is built right into the architecture that was designed by those within the Pope's inner sanctum. But there is more symbolism. For this, though, we have to go outside. Number 3. Do you see anything strange here? You're looking at the hall itself. Do you see anything weird? Well, if you look carefully, it looks like the head of a giant snake. Can you see it now? In fact, it's almost unmistakable. You can see the snake's muzzle at the front and you can see its eye. It just looks like a snake. To me, this is yet more connective symbolism that what's going on inside matches the outside. Because since here we can see serpentine architecture with ease. Number 2, let's head back inside and look at what the Pope himself sees. If the Pope is seated where he is, what does he see? Well, he sees a giant serpent with eyes once again. The audience is symbolic of almost the serpent's meal, and the Pope is not preaching to the audience under this symbolism, but the giant god-like reptilian creature himself. Why? Because this is what the Pope sees. Can you imagine that when they were designing this, that they designed this all by mistake? That this is some kind of high anomaly? No, because they spent literally years on the designs. They definitely would have known what the Pope would have seen from where he was actually speaking. Also, what the audience was seeing. So this is very strange and it raises some serious questions. What is going on in the hall?
Number 10511. Now step outside here. Church is in